filmmaking have become such a cliche, and then it became absorbed by the mainstream. There's no such thing anymore. Look at what's nominated for the Independent Film Awards. It's all the same movies as the Oscars.
Right.
That's the fun of it. Sometimes it could border on not great, not Citizen Kane, but that's the genius of it. When it goes into the line of brilliance, there's always that option. It's going to go in there, and it does.
We have the 4K option, which is the video. We have the frames per second, which we could almost match Hollywood, and then the audio, if we're careful, we take care of that. Then after that, it's angles, storytelling, character, and in that case, we all could compete. Michael's one of the few friends that I have. Maybe I have 20. I can count that will come down, show up, give 100%, not look at me like I'm weird. Like the other day, I had Michael come, and I'm telling Michael we're gonna sneak into movies, and Michael's like, "Okay, that's it. We're sneaking into movies, and we're filming ourselves in the movie theater, and we're going up and down, and using the bathroom of the movie theater. And if somebody stops us, we'll say, "Oh, sorry."
I mean, but we made sure to not disrupt anyone else's movie-going experience.
Or they're in the bathroom, right?
Some of the people along the way, like Jerry Visco and Angel Salazar. Salazar, he was in the original Scarface with your brother. A very well-respected Latin American actor. I had met him before I started working with him on Eric's movies. But what I liked and sort of was also put off by about him, he wouldn't just take the script and do it. He would always have to say, "How about if I walk in backwards? How about if I say it in Swahili? How about if I stand on my head?" And I'm like, just do the script. Like I'm on a schedule here.
I'm trying to go with the style.
He wants people to just be free to express.
He was such a nice guy that he would always say, "Yes, Angel, do it in Swahili if you want to."
Because I know what happens if I don't. Like I can almost remember how horrific. Because Angel gives you this little, and he'll do it, but angry, and he'll act like, we blew it, and stuff like that. They did
he got resentful if you don't let him do it his way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Michael did it in church. Oh my God, I'm laughing at these two guys. Angel's laying on the floor in church, and Michael's like giving him a kick and walking out with a priest outfit in front of a church. It was incredible.
It's a church where I just had my mother's funeral.
That's right.
I'm going to hell, but I was going to hell anyway.
No, I remember that.
Let's face it.
Your face is so familiar. Like you've been seen so much. So how is it? So you're famous. I mean,
well, it's
how is that in your life? I mean, how do you walk down the street and sit in a restaurant and stuff?
Well, I mean, being a famous writer is interesting because you're never going to be that famous. You're not as famous as the celebrities you write about. And Fran Lebowitz said it best. She goes, "If you're a famous writer, you get the best table at the restaurant, but nobody bothers you while you're eating." And the weird thing is, Roberta, I have many humbling experiences where people go, "Who are you again?" Or "You look vaguely familiar. What's your name?" And I go, "Michael Musto." They go, "No, that's not it." I go, "No, it is. Really, I swear." So, believe me, I am not afraid to leave the house.
It is, but it is funny.
You do get a lovely recognition factor. You really do. And when people put the face together with the byline, "Oh, I like your writing," that's the best feeling of all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You see him on the bike. When you see him on the bike, it's so New York. That's Mike in New York. We have a video with him rapping on his bike.
They call me Mayor Mac, and I'm cracking down on crack. I demand law and order. I'll seal the New York border. I'll stop all the loonies that come here from the boonies. You'll never enter Requiem from blacks and queers, to heck with them. I'm also a gay mobster, eating fancy lobster. I'm the Duke of New York, and I'll eat you with a fork. I'm the face of oppression. I'll bring on your depression. If you dare abuse your stature, I'll turn into Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, I ride an e-bike.
An e-bike. Okay. Yeah, all around New York.
Oh, now you got the motor.
The city. Really?
Everywhere.
Oh, okay. I don't ride a bike.
It's scary.
I think it's just that I like to try. I have friends that are trying to get me to ride a bike, but I feel like I don't know how to ride one. I can ride it, but riding in traffic, I think you need to have a lot of
just stay in the bike lane. And once you're in the bike lane, stay in a straight line. Do not do that. Because you will get cut off.
That takes courage. The motorized.
And don't go near any parked cars because they can fling their door open.
So you're surviving that. That's good.
You learn.
Okay. You wrote a book.
Not lately, but I've written books. Yeah.
Yeah, and how is that different? Like writing a book versus writing your column? Is that
It's a
the
lot
same
more
thing?
work. You know, I wrote a novel, but then I found that it's much more fun to write about the reality that I cover. And
Oh,
I wrote a book about the downtown scene in the 80s. I did 2 books that were compilations of my best work. It's okay. It puts your stuff all together into one package, you know, like a one-stop Musto shopping thing.
right.
But I much prefer doing the quick, let me write about what I just experienced. I can't wait to get the word out. And you
Oh,
have the
yeah.
instant rapport with the readers who communicate. That's the best thing about the internet. I used to write for the Village Voice and think, is anybody reading this? You don't really know. When there's no internet, there's no Facebook. You would get letters in the mail, but you know, people would have to actually handwrite letters and put a stamp on it.
Yeah, so you get a
But
lot of
now it's
feedback now with
instant,
social
yeah.
media
You
and
get
all
the
that.
negative. You get the hateful.
Who cares?
No, I really have developed a very tough skin.
All right, so we're actually doing this for a movie, and so
I'm always amazed. Eric can find a place in Brooklyn that I've never heard of, and I'm from Brooklyn. There I am in this place, which feels like it's run down from some like David Lynch movie or something. You can't believe this
I
cinema
would have
exists.
loved to be there. I would
I'm
have loved
not convinced that it does exist. The popcorn machine is like filled with molten lava. And the seats are like they have not been fumigated in some time.
Bed bugs, bro.
But that's our idea of a gala.
It's a take.
And I've been to enough things at the Ziegfeld, which is now just some event space that nobody gets invited to anymore. So
Yeah.
this is the new frontier. What was the name of the theater again?
The Kent.
The
Nice
Kent.
promotion there.
I'm sure
So
it's going
the
to
film ever did you
turn into
ever
a
get to the
porno.
point where you showed
I think
them?
You didn't get the projector working again?
Yes, we did, but I wasn't.
Is everyone gone by then?
No. Most people stayed, but there was an after party at that Starlight, Michael, that you went with Rachel the last time, the dive bar, and I just didn't go. And I asked my friends, why didn't I go? They go, you were in the kitchen, all of you, and talking about your fathers. I'm like, what? So we just never showed up at our own after.
What did they say was the technical problem that made it?
The drive that they gave me, there was a moment where the guy goes, hey, use my drive. And I go, no, I have it already. And my friend goes to me, it's better you use his drive. It's the theater's drive. At least you won't be in trouble. And it was the theater's drive that crashed. So I came home, recompressed, had a couple of shots, went back, put it on. It was 45 minutes.
You
I
took your
think he
sweet
was
time.
nervous. That's why he was drinking.
Yeah. You know what it is that you're done with the film. I felt I was done. I finished, and I could celebrate. So that's why I let go. I totally let go.
But I mean, now you got a whole other movie out of it. So
yeah. Now it becomes a whole movie, not premiere. Yep. So we're good. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're good.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's anything else you guys want, we're good.
I got to get going, guys.
All right, Michael.
Well, thanks I really enjoyed actually seeing your face when I talked to you. So it was really cool.
It is better. Yeah. It is better.